Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. Wild Monday it is. Hope everyone's had a great weekend and ready for a great week. Biggest candle I've ever seen, maybe the biggest candle in history, is Trump announced that they're suspending all operations in Iran for a few days. As you can see though, it is giving it back as Iran has responded in a negative tone saying it's a psyop, and that the Strait of Hormuz won't return to a pre-war state. So this could be an interesting day. I would not be surprised to see it give back that entire huge candle. As you can see, we have quite the range here. ES got down to 64.83 and popped up to 67.48. For a 305 point range. I don't know if that's the biggest range ever on ES, but I'm pretty sure that this candle, which will show the 5-minute candle then, might be the biggest ever. NQ got down to 23,772, popped up to 24,763, or just shy of 1,000 points. Jay, the news was... Hold on, I'll read it. Trump on Iran. U.S. and Iran have had, over the last 2 days, very good and productive conversations regarding a complete and total resolution of our hostilities in the Middle East. And that he will postpone all strikes against Iran's power plants. That came out at 7:05 Eastern Time. I've instructed the Department of War to postpone any and all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period, subject to the success of ongoing meetings. But just a few minutes ago, Iran's Tansim News calls Trump's comment psychological warfare, and that there had been no talks. Copper. I mean, everything went wild, by the way. Copper has also the biggest range, about 600 ticks. Ultra Bond, huge range, just about 2 points. Gold, which had hit a low that had not seen in months, has a range of like about 434 points. Crude oil dropped tremendously and then is already climbing back up. So we got above 100 last night, up to 101. It dropped to 84, so that's 17 points in range. But as you can see, we're already back up nearing 93. Bitcoin also did the same. That big, huge candle there, it's already pulling back under 70K. So that's where we stand there. Whatever body posture you're choosing to take, I would not be surprised, based on what Iran is saying, for this just to fall and give back this entire move throughout the day now. This could be a day to just hit short. Now, I'm not saying that. Don't actually do it. But it could be a day where you can just hit short and just sit back and play video games. I like video games. I miss console video games. I haven't had a console since the PlayStation 1. These mobile games are just... I miss games where you bought the game and you didn't have to pay any more money. All these mobile games just are trying to figure out how to make you pay more money to do more stuff. So I don't even know what to do with this price action now. Honestly, I mean, like I said, we're coming down, but I mean, our ATR on the 5 minute chart is 108. 108. It's 44 on the 1 minute chart. I mean, ugh, I mean, we almost have to be trading one micro here right now. Yeah, Iran's not falling for this. It says Trump's remarks are meant to decrease energy prices and gain time for his military plans. So I think we're just gonna fall all day long. But I could be wrong. Be fun to pick an account, just take one micro short and with no target. Put the stop at the high of day, which would be a $600 like a $600 loss at this point. Oh heck, what the hell? Let's see. I don't really have any. How was your weekend, Jay? All right. Things are slowing down somewhat, it looks like. My weekend was okay. Nothing special. Hey, Czar. Wait, was it wild before the huge candle, or you talk about the huge candle? So, how bad did the gas prices cut into your DoorDash profits, though, Jay? See, NQ's curling back up here a little bit. I admit I didn't look at the chart before I woke up. You know, I was getting up at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, and I started hearing my computer dinging like crazy. And I look over and see that huge candle. Like, well, probably not war. I mean, probably it's going up. So. Unfortunately, no, I wasn't. It gave me a signal, but I wasn't awake yet, and I probably wouldn't have taken it anyway. I gotta look. I'm gonna go down to the 1 second chart. Let's turn back time. Wow, that's a noisy looking chart on the 1 second, but so that's the 1 second chart. Zoom News hit right there on that blue candle. 14 points, 40 points in 1 second, 67 points in another second, 76 points in another second, 53 points, 57 points, 18 points. Here's one for 89 points and 76 points. That's what you call velocity. Great job, Czar. That's excellent. That is truly a rocket ship exploding there. If we go back to my 1 minute chart, let's see. This is a micro, so maybe not on the micro chart. Sometimes it gives different signals. Yeah. So right there, this was 1 minute before the news hit. Gave me a blue candle. Tiny little blue candle, and yes, that was a signal because it's a blue candle above the the RSI lines above the signal line. It was kind of bouncing off an EMA. That would have been a great signal. What's interesting is we had this big pop here, and then it came back down. That was the pre-pop before the big pop. And that first 1 minute candle went 365 points, and then the second one went 247. Hey, David. But even on the excuse me, the 5 minute chart also gave me this blue candle here coming up. So yeah, I noticed that it gives warnings before big events. And it's interesting that it does, because that means there's people that know ahead of time that are already jumping in the market before something big is announced. I'm going to do something dumb.
Order filled.
I'm going to take a short on my funded futures. So you're not seeing it because it's not on take profit. But I'm trying a short here off the 5 minute chart's purple candle. So far it's not working. It's going to make me nervous. It's only one micro. and it's on an eval. And at 324, 399. We're gonna go for 100 points for kicks and giggles. Hey JJR, the news was that Trump says that they're gonna that supposedly the talks are going great with Iran and they're suspending all military operations for 5 days. Iran has since responded and says there has been no talks and this is just a psyop. Yep, looks like this faked me out. So I'm gonna take this loss here, and we're gonna end up going red on the day on that Life Under Futures account. It was worth a shot though. Oil coming back down. I don't know if there's more news. Did I miss something? What's the top of that candle? 81. Go a little higher, but nope. Nope, that didn't work. So again, Q's heading back up, and oil's coming back down for now.
Order filled.
Yep, stopped out in that trade, so gave back all my profit on that. Should have known. Gold with a big blue candle, the 10 and the 15. $31-point candle that just closed on the 10-minute chart. Hey, Platt, yes, it was. Q kind of drifting. Not doing much. Gold still rising slowly. Actually, no, it's pulling back. Where will the market go from here? We're at 24,500. ATR's falling to 33 in the 1 minute, still up to 104 on the 5 minute. So kind of watching, waiting for something else here now. We have Chicago National Activity Index coming up here in a couple of minutes, but that usually isn't a market mover. Gold coming down. We definitely have lost some velocity here now. Now we're in the period of trying to figure out how exactly to trade this. Anybody actually taking any trades at this moment? Or within the last, say, 20 minutes? Feels stagnant right now with big candles.
Order filled.
Short on my funded futures again. You're not seeing it. I gotta switch over to take profits so you guys can see it. This is working. Working like a
Order
gherkin. There we
filled.
go. 34 points. You should see that. I think that went back to green now. Yes, we're back to green on that account. Nice work, JJR. You do so well in chaotic markets. So here on the NQ, I used the 1 minute chart. We had that purple candle finish below the 9, so I grabbed it. And it looks like I got lucky because it came right back up. Hey, Robin. Good morning. Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Eh, same stuff, different week. Should have taken this short on copper. Hey, Ron. Taking any trades this morning, Robin, in this chaos? Excellent. Excellent. Interesting. The metals are all doing different things. Platinum's pulling back. Copper's had a huge pullback. Silver and gold are heading up. Silver and gold. Feels like NQ wants to come back down here, but it's not the greatest signal in the world. Excellent, JJR. Hey, John, how you doing? Crude's trickling back down. Five-minute 9 EMA on NQ is at 476. It's got to get through that for me to believe it wants to continue going down. Watching a possible short here on platinum. It's not giving me the exact. Oh, now it is.
Order filled.
Let's see what it does. Got a nice win on platinum last night. NQ is trickling down. It has broken that 9 EMA. Platinum not giving me what I want here. It's going against me. Damn it. Going against me hard, too. And Q just up and down here. Yeah, I traded some last night. I was doing. good and bad. I took a loss on micro gold on a bunch of accounts. Had a nice win on platinum, but gave it back. Now I'm about ready to get smacked here on platinum badly. Yeah. Dumb move, I guess, there on platinum. Looked like a good setup, but I guess it was too close to that 9 EMA. So I'm about to take a $500 loss on platinum. Here's NQ coming down. Finally. I didn't take a trade there, but so it was a nice bounce on there on platinum.
Order filled.
Took a huge loss. Not really, Crypt. But the day is wild because of the news earlier. Trump said that he was suspending all military operations for at least the next 5 days in Iran, saying that talks were going well. Iran has since said that there have been no talks and that this is a psyop. Hey, David, how you doing? Whoa. Alrighty then. What the heck happened there? Whoa. Boom. $469 up to $565 and giving it right back. What the heck did I hit? Trump to Fox Business. Deal with Iran could be 5 days or sooner. Good morning, RJ. He just moved the market with his thoughts, didn't he? He thought about buying and the markets went up. What is this? 8th grade? Turkey and others passing messages between U.S. and Iran. Imagine them folding up pieces of paper and passing them among desks. So much for my theory of we can go short all day. Nice work, Platt. Crude comes back down under 90 on that news. Copper pops huge on that. Beautiful, JJR. Beautiful.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Whoa. Where did he come from? I killed Tradovate. I forgot I had Tradovate logged in. To check balances. Come on. Where's the friggin' log out? Oh my god. There it is. Oh, I missed the trying to log out of Tradovate. I missed the opportunity to get out of this trade. This is going to stop me out now. I can't believe this is going to bounce on me. Come on. Bounced off the 9. I wasn't managing the trade. I was trying to get rid of the annoying voice guy. And now we're going to stop out.
Order filled.
What was my ATM on that? Why was it only... Oh, whatever. That was a badly managed trade because I didn't put my target at the 9 like I should have. And watch it come right back down now after it stops me out. So I could have got 20 points there if I had managed that well. Copper going absolutely nuts, as is gold right now. Crude falling fast, down under 89 now. What's a what, RJ? Really? Never noticed that with 9. 9? 9? Oh yeah, I guess it kind of does. Gold still going up. There's NQ rising. I see NQ rising. I see profits on the way. Let's see. Our high on earlier was. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of stuff in my way. The high of the day, 763. So we're about 160 points away. Quick move back down. That move down worked. Q trying to pull back. Interesting. ES showing a red candle in the 15, but NQ is not. Everybody else is, though. Russell and the Dow. Will NQ follow? NQ's up 30 points on the 15-minute candle, whereas ES is down a half a point. Top of the hour coming up. Move back up now. Everything's green again. Gold trying to reclaim 4,500. Morning, Ace. How was your weekend? Hey, Tris. How you doing? Mine was same stuff, different week. There's a pop on NQ. Hey, Moxie. How's it going? Big pop on NQ there at the top of the hour. 25 points. Yeah, Trump news, Ace. Giving that whole candle right back. I froze on that candle. It would have been a beautiful trade, but I froze on it. Hey, Jay. Okay, so Trump news was he suspended all military operations in Iran for 5 days, claiming that they're having wonderful talks and productive conversations regarding a complete and total resolution of hostilities in the Middle East. And later on, Iran came out and said there have been no talks and this is a psyop. And then Trump came and said that the talks happened last night and he expects a deal in the next 5 days. Purple candle setting up here on the 5. I missed the one on the 1. But I like this purple on the 5. Even if it is a 60 some odd point candle from top to bottom.
Order filled.
Took the short. So if that thing doesn't get down to that target, I'm going to scream. Target hit. Not sure why I didn't say anything, but target hit. Oh, that's right. I turned the volume off my computer.
Order filled.
There we go. That was the order fill I was looking for. So there we go. There's a win. Now it's starting to feel better. Gold also came down on that same candle. See there, gold and NQ did the exact, almost like synchronized charting. See, it's struggling to get through that EMA there, so I'm glad I put my target where I did. And it's kind of hanging there. And pop back up, bounces off that EMA. Copper pulling back. Gold pulling back. Platinum made the move I was hoping for earlier. You see NQ coming, well, now giving a purple on the 5. Did bounce there once, will come down again. We are less than 20 minutes till the bell. Wait, you took the short there, Ace, or you wanted to get back up there and then short? Oh, nice. Very nice. Run for Ace. Nice work, Ace. Looking for a short on this 5-minute candle if we can get below the 9. It's got 2 minutes on it yet. And now they're just got below it. Come on, don't go getting too overextended here before I get a chance to get in. Wow, listen, it got back above it. Not exactly what I had in mind, but just kind of hang out there for 90 seconds and then I can decide what I want to do. All I want to do is have a good trade. Look at it bouncing there right before I was about to enter. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Eddie, I love you, but now's not the time to be bugging me.
Order filled.
Short. Hey JC, how you doing? I don't want to take a short. No idea where my profit target should be. No real, no real like obvious spot there. What's my ATR right now? 23 on the 1 minute, 74 on the full 5 minute. Okay, so we'll just keep it at 34. See what happens. That's not looking good. Really not looking good. Doing all right. You need to move. Come on down, baby. Come on. Really? Why can't you just drop like a rock like any other time? This 5 minute candle's gonna close without barely going anywhere.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, climbing back up. Ah, damn it. Come on, drop like a rock. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. And actually listening to me. Ah, she's not. She hasn't made it in yet. It's like I can't get through this level here at this 40-ish level. Let's try once more. Trying again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Push. 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 There we go. Come on. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Push, 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 push. Ah, bounce. You're not supposed to bounce. You're supposed to push. I'm
Order,
out.
order filled.
I'll take it. 15 points. $52 down to 37. That was pure psychological warfare. Hey, expat, how you doing? And now it goes down. It would have hit my original target. Ugh. Just felt like it kept bouncing off that 30 level and it didn't want to break. So, but guard. No, expat. Slow grind, a very slow grind. There's a couple of apexes that are above 2,000 in profit. It was. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Good morning.
Good morning.
Uh-oh. Hold on. For some reason, I'm not hearing Melody. Hold on. Yeah,
2 minutes till the bell.
Oh, I don't know why I'm not hearing Melody. Well, because my headphones turned back off. Let's try that again. Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
Doing all right.
Cool. I made it. We got 2 minutes to open, and my charts are almost fully loaded, so we're good to go.
We had an absolutely wild early morning.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see that. That was an interesting candle. That's just one candle.
Trump said that there could be a deal with Iran within 5 days, and then Iran came out and said there's been no talks and it's all a psyop.
Okay. I mean, I'm not shocked, but does make for interesting trading.
Expat, this is Melody. She's the new co-host. She's been here a couple of weeks now, so yeah, you really haven't been around, have you? Big drop here on NQ right before the bell, so I could have stayed in for much more. Hey, USC. Dropping. Now, I originally said that I bet you we go down the entire day and get back that entire huge candle. That was before Trump came out and said that talks happened last night, blah, blah, blah. But I still think it's going to give back most of that big candle. And right now we're down 50 points. That candle in NQ started at, let's see, 23,893. So that'd be a huge drop if it got back down there. Oil back above 90. Had dropped all the way down to 84 right after that news. Here's a try, and here it is trying to bounce. Could be a wild day. You know, just as I was saying last week that this could be a calm week because there's hardly any news. Trump to our rescue to liven up the markets.
Almost like Trump gave us last week off because it was the quad witch or triple whatever witching it was. Because I feel like we were all expecting some of this last week. I feel like, or I was expecting it on Friday for sure.
Hey, Teo. Bounce up, bounce down on NQ. Gold trying to push up just a tad. Just a tad.
It's a pretty tame open. I hope that doesn't mean all of the fun was had in the early morning.
Yeah, I'm betting that even the professionals are confused which way they want to go right now.
I bet. Yeah, I bet.
Do we sell this off again, or do we go long?
Let's try both.
Let's take the day off and let the algos figure it out.
Yeah, there you go.
Gold turning around a little bit. Nothing is really giving any type of indication. Even agriculture, I mean, it's popping here at the open, but not really giving any definitive signals. What's my feeder cattle doing? Dropping. I don't have it plotted on my charts. I'm curious, where is VWAP after something like we've had this morning? Yeah, I feel the same way. My short would have went much further.
So that was fun. I muted myself and was talking a little bit.
Yeah, I was wondering there. I saw you had the mute on. I thought maybe you stepped away for a quick second.
I did, and then I came back, and then just didn't turn it back on.
I've done it many times. And I'm always like, people, if you don't hear me talk for like a minute, say something. If that 10 minutes passes and like someone says, "Are you muted?"
Oh gosh. That's too funny. No, I was actually just saying that VWAP is looking pretty interesting because it's really, really far away from it.
Yeah, that's what I was
It's like,
wondering. Yeah.
yeah, it would almost have to go back half. It was like almost half that move. It's actually a little bit more than half. So it's like it's somewhere around 24,160 for NQ. But I also like if you tracked just from the open, which obviously it's only been 8 minutes, but then it's obviously a lot higher. So it's like 24,480 or something like that. So that's like one of the interesting things for me with VWAP, at least starting out, was like, what VWAP do I look at? Because there's so many different, like you can anchor them anywhere. So there's a lot of people that do like weekly and monthly VWAPs, and then there's the extended session or just the regular session. And I just feel like that stuff, just one of the things that makes it confusing to learn is just kind of sorting out all the different ways you could do things. This almost looks to me like Wall Street woke up and didn't know what to do with that big candle.
Yeah. The guy in the office was like, "Oh, man."
Yeah.
Nah. Keep trying to pop back up. Climbing. Also, the way on things, Fed's Goolsby says he can see circumstances where rate hikes might be needed.
I don't know. I feel like it's going to get real interesting with the FOMC, because I do feel like there's just a little bit more scuttle about potentially raising rates, which I don't think was necessarily on anyone's bingo card for the year. But of course, I don't think a war with the Middle East at all was necessarily on the table either. So, who knows?
Trump's talking, saying we'll see where talks lead. We have had strong talks. Okay, that's actually funny. He says Iran needs better public relations people. We have major points of agreement. So now I expect us to see us pop here on that, but not really seeing movement. So maybe if they carry through, we will end conflict. Almost feel like I should go long here just based on that. And I am seeing it. Yep, there's the pop. Yep, I should have listened to myself. Discussions on Sunday through the evening. They want to make a deal. We want to make a deal too. USC, breathe, breathe, and do not take any trades while you're feeling that stress. Give yourself time to chill out. Also, get yourself like a cold wash rag or an ice pack and just kind of dab it on your face for a quick couple minutes, or just splash your face with cold water. It immediately brings down cortisol levels and activates your parasympathetic system, relieving stress and giving yourself a calm feeling.
Yeah, that would work.
I've been learning a lot about cortisol lately. And thus I share that knowledge with all of you.
I think it's cool. Cortisol is one of those things where it has so many more functions, I feel like, than we even know.
Yeah, yep, I agree. They're figuring out how it can affect the fact that, doing all the right stuff and not losing weight can be because your cortisol staying high and things like that.
Oh, absolutely.
And down we come. That was a quick whip back down. Trump and Iran, we're looking for no nuclear weapons and we're looking for peace in the Middle East. Oh, this is why I came down. He says the U.S. has talked to the Iranian top respected leader, but have not heard from the Ayatollah's son, the supreme leader. So in other words, who the heck's he talking to if he's not talking to the supreme leader?
Have we checked? No, there's too much. Is he talking to himself? That's all. Just, are we sure? But, or yeah, who knows? I think who knows who's alive anymore. There's so much going on. We can't keep track of all of it.
Crude is heading down a little bit, back under 90. It's interesting that natural gas had the biggest fall of the two, and it hasn't really recovered any. And Q popping back up. 75-point ATR on the 5-minute chart right now, 40 on the 1 minute, 123 on the 15. You just see if you try hitting your computer with a hammer.
I will say I'm not super proud of this, but I did fix my mouse the other day by hitting it really hard. But at that point, it wasn't working at all. So I'm like, I can't make it worse, right? Because it was just not working. And I had charged it, it was fully charged. Like, so I just kind of like slammed it on the table, and then by golly, it worked just fine and is still. So well, that 15-minute orb hit, and I didn't see anything happen.
Oh, yeah, that opening 15-minute candle ended up being a net four-point candle. I mean, obviously, it traveled a long distance. It traveled 135 points, but it ended up just 4 points from where it started. Trump says they called. I didn't call. Hopefully, it wasn't a prank call. So I found something interesting over the weekend. Feeder cattle. I think that's the one. Feeder cattle, not live cattle. Yeah, feeder cattle have the same tick value as ES, but can sometimes move like NQ. Right now, the 10-minute candle on feeder cattle is up 40 ticks at 12.50 a tick. So it's at a $500 candle. So I put that on my little watch list.
That could get fun. I wonder what kind of interesting things you could watch for that. Like I was reading that there's some people obviously that track weather to trade their agriculture stuff. But there was also something I saw that there was people like using satellite like Google Earth imaging
Uh huh.
to look at fields and to like spot out oil facilities and stuff like that. Like they're like looking at things to try to just have any edge they can to trade or to know something sooner. I thought that was just so interesting. It's ambitious too. I could
Yeah.
never.
I mean, I love to know if they actually find anything that way. If it's like, they find any actual system that helps them.
No kidding.
Pull them back here in NQ. Q pushing up, trying to get back up to 24,600 here. Nice work, JJR. There is 600. We're all on the edge of our seat waiting to find out what USC's cat has brought into the house. Metals turning back up as well here. And Q popped down and quickly popped back up. They growing big in the South, Ace.
You, I looked it up. Don't recommend. Don't recommend looking it up.
Ace, from what I heard, 3 inches would be small for some of the roaches that they have like down in the Texas area.
It almost seems like the indices might want to go somewhere if they can get the courage. I don't know. And all this excitement, though, I have to know, has anybody heard of the Onion Futures Act of 1958?
I've heard of it. I think I read a little bit about it. It's where someone tried to corner the market in onions, so they changed some laws about
Yep.
it.
Yeah, it's just so crazy because it, like, to this day, you can't trade onion futures. Like, the government just said you can't do it. And people have just said, okay, yeah, since then. So now they just don't trade onion futures. But I also thought it was interesting in 2010 they added box office futures, so like movie ticket futures.
Oh wow.
And yeah, that's so interesting. And I don't think anyone was trading them. I think that was just like the Motion Picture Association or whatever lobbied for that. But that's such an interesting, like I can't imagine. I mean, I can actually, like every movie that comes out, you're trying to see what it's going to get at the box office or whatever. So I can see people absolutely betting on that.
Well, there's actually a game I used to play it. It's called the Hollywood Stock Exchange. It's all fictional, but it's based on the real what the movies do at the box office. It's actually one of my first real interest in trading type stuff. I think it's still around. It's been around for I was playing it like 25 years ago.
Wow.
So, yeah, hsx.com was the URL for it. But yeah, it
That's
was
so interesting.
yeah.
I bet someone just read about this or so I bet, someone knew that this happened. They're like, well, I'll just make it. I'll just make a fake one that we can play with, simulated or whatever. I think that that's so cool though. And I just that it was called I mean, it was so straightforward. It's the Onion Futures Act. They get so creative with names sometimes. Uh, but yeah, it was a crazy story. And I did actually look up, it has not been made into a movie. So if anyone's a screenwriter out there, there's a clue.
Tell you, loss in onion futures would really make somebody cry.
That was a good one. That was good.
ATR still sitting at 33 on the 1 minute chart on NQ. It doesn't feel like we're going anywhere, but we're not going anywhere with big candles, I guess.
Yeah, the slow grind days are not my typical good days. Um, but I've successfully stayed out so far.
gold going up nicely here. It's going to try again for 4,500. Crude down to 88.24. Agriculture dumping. I thought it was interesting that on the news that popped NQ and everything, agriculture had a huge down candle. I didn't realize that the agriculture futures were affected by the war news as much as apparently they are. See the pullback there on NQ. Trump says 15 points of agreement so far with Iran, including Iran won't have a nuclear weapon. And NQ's pulling back.
Man, what a Monday.
Just another manic Monday. There's another pop on NQ. It's a 30.1 minute candle. It's hard to get a read on right now.
I suppose if Trump's actively talking too, I feel like there might be some people in and out at this moment. I don't know. It's just crazy. Even the pops don't seem to be going anywhere in particular.
uh, Mixing up a big national park with a TV show, huh, guys? Okay. Hey, MR, how you doing? On which program, or which company, Ace? I mean, I'm sorry, MR, not Ace. I've successfully connected with Bolinox on Rhythmic right now. Huh. I was connected all night, so I didn't. It's not. I don't know if I would try to if I disconnect it now if it'll let me reconnect. Not sure I want to test that either. Q just sideways right now ish. But as I say, it's sideways ish. It pops 40 points. I miss Hassan. Oh, there's Hassan. Hey, Hassan, how you feeling? Multiple members of the MightyOxTrading team have tried to die this past weekend, so.
Jeez. Let's keep it under control. It's almost spring. It is spring, technically, I guess.
Nobody died, but two members of the MightyOxTrading team have ended up in the hospital this past weekend. One's Hassan. He seems to be okay now. The other is the guy that handles my Discord engagement program. His was a little bit more serious, but he's doing all right. Thankfully, I don't offer life insurance benefits as a company because, the premiums be going up.
Hey, it'll run you out of business.
Yeah, Mar. It's I work them to the bone, you know. And right back down, purple candle on the one. Don't eat too many of the chips. Carbs are bad. Have a great day, Platt. Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out. That's on my motivational playlist, Jay. Gold continuing to try and grind up here, but kind of stalled out as well. Even the Israelis just called Trump's statement surprising.
I think just about everyone on his staff is surprised sometimes. So this time it's Israel. Yeah. This is an interesting time. Like just to be alive, really.
Normally, I can look back at the charts right about now and yell at myself for trades that I should have taken and didn't. And yet, I'm looking at the charts right now and not really seeing anything that was obvious that I missed, which both good and bad, I guess.
Yeah, I was trying to find where the open is and see if we've even moved much from where, like it looked like it tried to go down a little bit. Looks like it's tried to go up a little bit. Gold has been grinding and just now like is at the top of where it was. So maybe a new high of day there.
Oh, big pop there on gold. That's a third. We're now at 30 points on this 5-minute candle, and Q pop in there too. Gotta wonder if we're like after London closes, if we're gonna, or in the afternoon, if we're just gonna give up most of this move back. I mean, I thought it was just gonna drift down all day, but then Trump talked more, and some the the market got some positive momentum. But I just can't see us continuing to grind up. I could be wrong.
I feel like we're still so far from even like the daily high. I mean, it's not that far in the scheme of things, but in the scheme of how fast things have been moving, it's got a ways to go.
Well, we've even confused the Russians. Russia says we see contradictory statements regarding Iran talks and is continuing to monitor the situation.
I think it's interesting to see how like allies and other things, like I just think it's fun to watch how that pans out. For example, I noticed that Russia had actually made an offer to quit giving intel to Iran if the United States decided to pull backing from Ukraine.
Yeah.
So
So.
someone just looking for an opportunity to get something they want and finding a way to do it.
Are we green, red, or wish we had stayed in bed?
I'm with Teo. I'm not sure there's any time I wouldn't wish I won. I was still in bed.
It is NQ 1700. As I say that, it pulls back a bit.
Well, gold just found a gear and it's moving.
Yeah, gold is actually above, well above that big pop from a couple hours ago. Now its Asia high was 45.37.1. It's about 27 points off of there. What a range on gold today, because it dipped all the way down to 4,100. This is a 400 point bounce from the bottom, which happened shortly after 3 a.m. Eastern time. And Q pulls back. That's a purple candle. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, that's actually a purple candle after double bells on the 5. Now it's very interesting. Quite a drop here on Q. There's a 50-point 5-minute candle. Gold also big pullback. And a bounce.
We're just trying to make it back to 90, it looks like. I see the Chevron CEO just basically said we're all stupid. He didn't. He actually just said that the oil market's trading on scant information. And I was like, not all of us can be the CEO of an oil company. You know, we only work with the information we've got.
Exactly. So I tell myself to never doubt a purple candle after a double bell setup. And I just doubted it, and it just smacked me by going 20 points. I shouldn't say smacked me. I didn't take the trade. So it would have been a nice win if I had.
What kept you out of the trade?
I was looking at the 1 minute, and the last minute, you notice the wick on that purple candle. So I was looking at the 1 minute. The 1 minute gave me a blue candle, but it stayed below the 9. But that blue candle, it's like I should have just ignored what was going on in the 1 and just taken the trade.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the give and take, is like you see things work on one time frame and then you just get drawn to it. Also, though, I feel like on days like today, it's pretty easy to talk, or at least for me, it's easy to talk myself out of a trade, or it's at least easier than normal.
It did bounce. It got down to that 9 EMA and bounced. Pretty nice bounce, too. Hey, Samesh, how are you? How are you doing?
Order filled.
Took a short off the 1 minute chart. Just one micro. Just going to target that 9 EMA. This is the reason, that big old purple candle there on the 1. But it's not exactly doing what I had hoped. Nope. Maybe now. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Come on. Just a little bit more oomph. Definitely targeted the wrong spot. Out there.
Order filled.
Oh, right before the bounce.
Nice.
So 634 to 616. Well, we'll say 617. So a 17-point trade. And it puts us over $100 today on most accounts, and it makes me green on all my funded accounts for today now. The only red that I have is that my funded futures eval.
That's awesome. That's an accomplishment too, I feel like, for today.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, that one was off the 1 because I felt like we were coming down from, the 5 had given me that one that I didn't take. And then I saw the 1. We'll go back to the 1 minute chart here. Let me do this. It came up, and then we almost had an equal purple candle back down. So I took the short. It came up about halfway, and then woof. The ones that you see that are only like $47, $49, $50, those were actually, they started the morning down 70 based on a bad gold trade from last night. So the fact that they went from red to green is also an accomplishment. Once again, gold and NQ kind of doing the same thing here, moving down. Still grindy here. We're still coming back down now, touching 600. ATR on the 1 minute chart has followed the 24, so we have slowed down. And pop back up just a tad. And back down. Crude oil back above 90. Natural gas giving me a blue candle that's trying to finish above the. It just finished above the 9, as a matter of fact. Yeah, candle is closed. Natural gas. Where's that chart? Heaven Energy's here somewhere. Not yeah, there it is.
There's a little. Okay, we're moving down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Order filled.
Oh, but immediately bounces. Got down to 579, bounced back up to 603. Natural gas not working. Second Q pops back up.
Okay. Well, this is a little bit of velocity, at least.
Yeah. Got down to 579, pop back up to almost 650. So about a 75-point total pop.
And it's just weird when you look at it on a chart that still shows that like 615 candle or whatever that was. And it's just the tiniest piece of that giant candle.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow, it already just swung 100 points. And it's like, well, okay. It's like a 20th of that candle. It's crazy.
This 5-minute candle is going to finish blue, but I'm not trusting it. Big wicks on both sides of that body. And keep coming right back down. So glad I didn't fall for the blue candle. Oops. Yeah, it's a bit wacky right now, Crypt. Wacky is a good term. Purple candle, the 5.
Order filled.
Short. Target's 85. It's for an EMA setting. I don't even remember which EMA, but there's an EMA there. Felt this was a good setup both on the 1 and the 5. Here's the, you can see the 5 here. Ended up not being a purple candle, but it was close. I also just found out that both Take Profit Trader and My Funded Futures don't allow you to trade feeder cattle.
That's interesting.
What
Do
back?
they allow other agricultural things?
Order filled.
What was the order? What did I just hear? Uh-oh. I have no idea what that sound was. Guess I'll find out once I'm out of this trade what other trade I might be in. I know they allow like the beans and the wheat and all that. Maybe it's just meats, or maybe it's that meat because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll have to go look at their allowed list. I believe that's only on the Colombian exchange, Hassan. Just doesn't want to go either direction right now. It's just sitting on my entry. Crude's falling. Which means I probably should get out of this NQ trade. Yep. It's going to put me back under 100 on the day. It's okay. Had my target been just 3 points up, it would have hit my target earlier, but let's see it bouncing here. Top of the hour, we do have Eurozone Consumer Confidence Flash. Don't know what that's going to do. Looks like it's going to stop me out before there. I like that 1 minute candle. It's all wick, no body.
A little interesting to see it. It was small, but a push down in everything, like gold and crude and the indices.
Order filled.
I got out, it bounced on my entry and then right back up. So small loss there. Stayed above 100 on most of the accounts. And we've reached the end of our time together today.
That both like was the slowest time of trading, but it still went fast. So.
Yeah.
Always fun to spend time with you. Honestly, I do like, and I've said this before, I think some of us would do so much better with the trade desk. And I stayed out of so many stupid trades today. So win for me.
Excellent.
And hopefully for all of you guys.
Hopefully that is true. And hopefully everyone can stay out of bad trades the rest of the day as well. We'll be, oh wait, I streamed tonight. I just remembered that. I'll be back tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time, 6:30 Central, and then we'll be back tomorrow morning. And you'll be in a little early tomorrow, right? Because you said you have an appointment.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll see you
Yep.
then. Have a great
Be
rest
fun.
of your day, everybody, and we'll see you later. Oh, wow. Look at NQ popping.
Oh, there we go.
Let's see. Where's my software? There's my software. And we're